Barb, Winchford Craft Studio. I have a haul to share with you. I'll be right back. Okay, I got an HSN order. I went to Ollie's, Michael's, Target, and Dollar Tree. I'm trying to think if I got some in each place. I'm not sure. We'll find out. HSN, it was the Diamond Press Grand Marquis, the auto ship. I signed up for that. I have a feeling my other auto ship's going to become. I don't like that they ended up kind of coming in the same month, but that's what happens when you do two auto ships. But I do think they went on separate bills, so that's a plus. This one is, I was trying to think what it was called. I'm sure it has a name here somewhere. What do they call it? It's the Basket Stamp and Die Set. So it's kind of Eastery themed. It's got like an Easter basket and dies that can go with it. Diamond Tree is always really good. Okay, Diamond Tree, Diamond Press, kind of mixed Diamond Press and Dreamy Tree all up in one thing. But you see, you can make like the little Easter basket, and then it gives you instructions for how to put the basket together. If you want to make it a 3D type. And then it has some really pretty, I wish they'd given you a huge magnet, but they just gave you the cardboard. But I wanted to put the cardboard behind this so we could kind of see what they look like. It's got Easter eggs and tulips and what have you. Yeah, and this one. Those ones. So, and then it also came with some stencils. And then I went to Michael's. I wasn't going to go to Michael's. Hubby actually wanted to go there. And you know what I was going to look for at Michael's? I forgot to look for. I was going to look for some long sleeve t-shirts for some of my, this is one of my Christmas iron-ons that I bought on Amazon. I have a whole bunch of these. I was going to look for some long sleeve t-shirts to put some of them on. Totally forgot. I don't know if maybe Costco would have something. I'd have to repay my daughter if I don't have though. I did buy this tree tabletop tray. It was 60% off. Christmas was 60% off now, so I got it for 10, I think. And I had some rewards to spend that I applied towards it. But I thought it was cute. Did I need another tray? The answer is no. And then I had bought a bunch of beads to try to do some beadable pins. And they're too small. The pen part will not go through. You know, it's an ink pen type thing. Would not go through the beads. I think these ones, the holes are a little bigger in. So I bought a red set and I bought this set here. I had a 30% off coupon and a 20% off coupon, so I used those two. Like I said, I applied my rewards. So there's that. Target, I think it was mainly Bullseye Playground stuff. I actually found some. I like their little rolls of wrap. They've got 17 inches by, I think that says 152.4 inches. I found this pink bow one, which I really liked. Snowflake one. This one says Happy Holidays in kind of pink and green. The peppermint striped one. And then I bought 2 rolls of this one, because it has a they look like little Christmas stamps. I'm a sucker for the postal theme. I actually at some point want to do a little journal, like a postal theme junk journal, and a Christmas kind of letters to Santa postal type themed Christmas one at some point. They're not going to be probably anytime soon, but at some point. I did buy this hot cocoa swirl nourishing body wash. It does really smell like hot cocoa. Years and years ago, Bath and Body Works had one of their soaps that was hot cocoa, and I always was my favorite. So when I seen this, I had to see if it was at least close. A couple of things for the cat for Christmas, because she needed a couple more things. A couple things I could not find that I would want to buy, so I ordered them, and I'm hoping they arrive by Christmas. The one that I really need by Christmas, it says December 24th. We'll see if it holds true. Sometimes I get the Target stuff earlier than they say. Depends on where they ship it from. I did find these stickers. They're Christmas themed book stickers. So I picked those up. And some peppermint crunches, just because I like the peppermint crunches. Those need to go into that bag and go back over to the house. And let's see. Oh, yeah. We basically went out today because hubby had a doctor appointment. I think I bought the peppermint crunch at Dollar Tree, actually. At least I think so. I didn't buy a whole lot at Dollar Tree. I just didn't see much. I did find this little doll at Ollie's. I think all the toys were 25% off. So instead of paying $4 for it, I think I paid $3. It was an Aurora one, so I had to pick it up. I did finally see my store finally had the Cricut table lamps, and I think it was even in this color. I didn't buy it because I thought, I don't know where else I could possibly put one, even though I do like that lamp, and $30 is a steal for it. But I did find the Cricut True Control knife, which was $4.99. I already have one of the knives in purple. I really like it. I thought the $5, there's 5 replacement blades there. I thought the $5 was worth it for the replacement blades. That's why I bought it. It was just so that I would have the replacement blades. I did buy this little Heidi Swap, what do they call it? An album. I think the frame is supposed to be the cover. This is kind of what comes inside of it. I bought this Christmas color book. It's Christmas movies. Okay, that's Elf, obviously. Christmas Story. I think that's Die Hard. I am not sure. That one does not look familiar. Doesn't mean I haven't seen it. Batman's in here. Really? This one, I'm wondering, is that maybe Step Brothers? Which I don't consider a Christmas movie. There was a Christmas scene that kind of looks like it could have been Will Ferrell. There's some more Christmas story in there. There was one in here that oh, Gremlins is there. Oh, I think this might be White Christmas. Or Holiday Inn, maybe? Maybe Holiday Inn. Home Alone. The Grinch. It's a Wonderful Life. I think that's Mean Girls. I think that's not that one. That one's not Mean Girls. I'm not sure what that one is. I'm pretty sure there's the Mean Girls one. Some of them just had a Christmas scene. There were a few that I thought looked cute. There was one I was pretty sure was Four Christmases, because I just watched that movie, so I'm pretty sure that was. Cubby picked out this book, The Rise of Skywalker. He picked out another Star Wars one other week, but I think it was different than this one, so we went and picked out that one. And we did go to Cracker Barrel again. We picked out their candy sticks are 10 for $2. So we picked out an assortment of those. I think I picked out like 3, and then the rest. So we like them. There's Dr. There, he needs to try to get some more exercise. He says that's good for his mind as well as his body. So I know I need to exercise more, but it is so hard to do. They had a bunch of salt and pepper shakers. Now, I was hoping maybe they'd have some Valentine ones, but I did not see one. The little typewriter. I just want a little place to sit that out here somewhere. I don't know where, but I like that one. They had some, well, this one, my spring tray, I usually do a chicken, so I could put the chicken and eggs on there if I wanted. They had a chicken and a rooster. I only picked up the chicken. But there were some other ones that I kind of thought, when I get to them, I'll show you. A little old-fashioned rotary phone and a camera. They actually had a little canister of film, but I didn't get that one. I like the little camera. The film, I thought, I don't need that. The little stick of butter. The bag of flour. I thought I might try to put a little, see if I could find a little tray that would fit in the shelves after Christmas by where I put my little memory area for my mom, and do a little baking theme tray. That's why I picked up like the butter and the eggs and the flour, and I think there's a sugar bag in here somewhere too. I'll go over a little bit. Yeah, here's the sugar bag. My mom was a really good, she was a good cook, but pies were kind of her specialty, so the baking stuff and everything. They had a little refrigerator. I was hoping they'd have a little stove. They had a little microwave, and I'm like, if it was a stove, I would have got it, but I didn't get it for the microwave. I thought a stove would have been cute with the baking thing. Microwave doesn't quite cut it for the baking theme as far as I'm concerned. But that is what I bought today. Anyways, thanks for joining me. I'll catch you next time.